Ever wondered why a narcissist never accepts blame? Well, you're not alone. Narcissists are notorious for their refusal to shoulder responsibility for their actions. Instead, they masterfully employ manipulative tactics to shift blame onto others. This, my friends, is known as blame shifting. In the context of a relationship, blame shifting can be particularly damaging. Imagine constantly being held accountable for the faults and shortcomings of your partner. It's like living in a world where you're always the villain and they're always the victim. The narcissist, in their twisted perception, is forever faultless, while you're left shouldering the weight of their mistakes. It's a cunning game played by the narcissist, a game where they always win and you're left picking up the pieces. But remember, recognizing this blame game is your first step towards breaking free from its toxic cycle. So, let's dive deeper into this subject and find out how to stop playing this game once and for all. Carrying the weight of undeserved blame can be emotionally draining. Picture this. You're constantly swimming against a tide of blame, a tide that never ebbs. It's a relentless wave, one that's perpetuated by a narcissist who refuses to shoulder any responsibility. This emotional toll isn't just exhausting, it's debilitating. It can make you question your worth, your decisions, even your reality. But here's a truth that you need to understand. You're not obligated to carry this weight. The blame isn't yours to shoulder. The first step to breaking free is recognizing this. It's acknowledging that the fault lies not in you, but in the narcissist's refusal to accept responsibility. And once you understand this, you can start to break the cycle. You can start to reclaim your narrative, to assert your truth against the blame-shifting tactics of the narcissist. This isn't about them anymore, it's about you. It's about your emotional well-being. It's about your strength. It's time to stop carrying the weight of someone else's blame. Break the cycle and take control of your narrative. Boundaries are the antidote to manipulation. They're the lines in the sand that you draw to protect your emotional well-being. And they're crucial when dealing with a narcissist who loves to play the blame game. Establishing and enforcing boundaries can feel daunting, but it's a necessary step in preventing blame manipulation. Start by identifying your limits. What makes you feel disrespected, uncomfortable, or undervalued? Once you've identified those areas, it's time to communicate them. When communicating your boundaries, be clear, concise, and assertive. It's not about starting a fight, it's about standing up for your emotional well-being. You might say something like, "I feel upset when you blame me for things that aren't my fault. I need you to take responsibility for your actions." It's also important to stick to your guns. If your boundaries are crossed, ensure there are consequences. You might distance yourself or terminate the conversation. Remember, your boundaries are valid and necessary. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Regaining control is not just about confrontation, but also about self-care. It's about understanding that you have the right to be treated with respect and dignity. Empowering yourself means acknowledging your worth, asserting your boundaries, and refusing to be manipulated. It's about standing tall amidst the blame-shifting tactics of narcissists. One of the most powerful tools for reclaiming your power is self-care. This is not just about pampering yourself, but about nurturing your emotional health and resilience. It's about taking time each day to reconnect with yourself, to breathe, to find joy, and to heal. It can be as simple as taking a quiet walk, reading a book, or practicing mindfulness. These small acts of self-care can rebuild your emotional strength, helping you to stand strong against manipulation. In this journey of reclaiming power, remember that you are not alone. Reach out to your support system, talk about your experiences, and lean on them when things get tough. Reclaim your power, prioritize self-care, and remember, you are worth it. You're not alone in this journey. Remember that. It's crucial to recognize the value of seeking support from your circle of friends, your family, or even professionals when dealing with a narcissistic partner. This isn't a journey you need to walk alone. Your support system is a lifeline. They'll provide emotional comfort, lending an empathetic ear when you need to vent, offering a shoulder when you need to cry, and sharing words of encouragement when you're feeling low. And it's not just about emotional support. Your network can also provide practical advice. Maybe they've walked a similar path, or perhaps they can offer a fresh perspective on your situation. They can guide you, provide resources, or just listen as you navigate your way through the narcissist's maze. Remember, Every step you take towards freeing yourself from the cycle of blame is a step towards reclaiming your power. Lean on your support system. Together, you can navigate the challenges of dealing with a narcissistic partner and emerge stronger.